Keeping your head above water. Making the way when you can.
Bruce still doesn't know the words after all these years.
We got a Robin Crosby card. Good times. We got a Take Me Down card. Good times. We got a Vito Brada. Rock cards. Vito Brada. Hey,
Be lucky we got them.
Some rock cards.
Rock Cards was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Damn it.
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, it's the Christmas edition. Rock cards, rock cards.
They're always Christmas editions.
That's true, it is always the Christmas. Because it's Christmas to us and you around the world. And we have fans around the world who, for the last few months, have been sending me messages, including Australia, saying they can't wait for the next rock cards.
Of course. Bruce, Merry Christmas. Have a
Merry
rock
Christmas,
card.
Fig. Thanks.
Have a rock card.
Oh, just look at the box, yeah.
Harvey, Merry Christmas.
Wait a minute.
Nice box.
Yeah.
Who's lucky enough to be on the outside of the box?
Show them who you are,
Brett
Harvey.
Michaels and Vince Neil.
Yeah.
They actually got to be on the box.
Nice.
Now that's special.
That's
folks.
how you know
That's
they made
very
it.
Special.
That's
All
how
right.
you know.
So I'm gonna
Must be because they're a couple.
I'm gonna choose this one. Look, I'm gonna dive right in.
That's the middle.
Dig it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the middle.
He sticks his fingers deep into the box to
That's
pull out the
forbidden.
card. Yes.
Never stick your fingers into the middle of the box.
You don't know where those cards have been, bros. And
All right, so as you know, when we open up the rock cards to find out who this year's special celebrities are, and we honor those inside the rock cards who were lucky enough to be part of those, you never know what's going to line up. I mean, it could be Rachel Bolan from Skid Row.
Could be.
Could be Janie Lane from Warrant.
Could be.
Love Janie Lane.
Could be Danish Drum. You just don't know.
You don't know. Or it could be the Dan Reed Network. The Dan Reed Network.
It's always the Dan.
They pop
always.
up. And I just want to point out, because in previous years, the Dan Reed Network somehow always finds its way into a Rock Cards pack with all these other great musicians. And I just want to do this. I have to point this out. We were under the assumption that the Dan Reed Network was not maybe so special. Mr. Paul Stanley said otherwise. I'm gonna read a little clip from his
a
book.
reading from the Paul Stanley book.
A reading from the Paul.
A reading from the Book of Paul.
God
Oh,
himself.
I totally ruined that one. Yeah.
It says here, and okay, because you got to mention in Paul's books.
Right.
Paul says, despite the fact that we were making money, our record label could not have cared less about Kiss. I think the label was dominated by kids barely out of college who were busy going after bands like Dan Reed Network.
What?
And no wonder 30 years later, they're still a household name, right? When we played concerts in New York, nobody from our own record company would bother to come. They would all be in some downtown club watching a band fresh out of a fraternity house basement. Nothing against Dan Reed or his network, but it was annoying and even hurtful to be taken for granted like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know
I love he's got a napkin as a
anything about the
bookmark.
Paul Reed Network, because I just found the spot in the book upstairs and I needed a napkin. Blasphemy. Dan Reed Network is
They've
very
offended
important,
Paul.
Okay, and rightly so. Okay,
I think
so,
Paul endorses them.
The Gospel of St. Paul.
so
over
now, are we going to be lucky enough to get Dan Reed Network?
here. I
don't
sure
know.
hope so.
Well, now that we're 10 minutes in, let's open the damn card.
Check to the studio audience and see if they're still as excited as they once were.
Yes, they
See what I
are.
mean?
They are
It's
still
got
as
nothing
excited
to
as
do
they
with a
were.
snowstorm outside. Okay, can I have a drum?
Where the heck is
Settle
Cole?
down, audience. Settle down.
All right, Fig, drum roll, please, for Rockers. I'm going to open up. Shiny. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, hold it. I'm not done yet. Hold it.
The air of 1989 wafts.
Smell it.
Ah, yes.
Ah, the 80s. There
Smells
it
like
is.
the. yeah.
Yes, Tawny Katane, yes.
Smells like Drakkar. That was a good joke. For that, Harvard, show yourself, please.
Yes, I got credit for that one.
Okay, so now every year they have a sticker, and it's usually
Megadeth.
It's usually the Megadeth sticker. Vip from okay, but
Right,
this
Vic.
one is actually a Tail Gunner Iron Maiden sticker this year.
Oh.
How about that? An Iron Maiden sticker.
It's because
this year.
you got the middle of the box.
It's got to be it.
That's right.
You go
This
for
is
the middle, and
great.
good things happen.
It just takes some time.
Now, we usually bring this up too, although I highly vote against it because you might not have good luck. But you can, if you want to, join the contest and order the catalog and get the
Expires
poster.
1984, yeah.
So,
Yeah, good.
but it is in there intact if you want to try it. Okay. So where do we start off with this year's rock cards? Well, are we going to start light or are we going right for the heavy hitters? What do you think? You got a 50-50 chance. What do you think?
We're starting late.
Bob Weir.
Once again, in a lot of his Hairband Fistfight opinions, he couldn't be more wrong because Nikki Sixx is the Nikki Sixx.
Yeah.
Nikki Sixx.
All right, not Nikki 5, but Nikki 6.
Right.
See? He went nuts.
The crowd goes nuts over there.
Nikki Sixx, right
He's
off
changing
the
his
bat.
G-string. He's so excited.
That's right.
We're off
There
to a
you
good
go.
start.
That was a good joke, right?
Okay. Now, if he would have said that a second ago, he would have been okay. But not to take Rick Hunolt from Exodus
Awesome.
lightly.
Yeah.
And I probably pronounced his name wrong, but
Whatever.
what are you going to do?
He's way cooler than Nikki said.
He is. But maybe it's Hunolt?
Who knows?
Sorry, Rick, but okay. So anyway. Exodus is in the pack. Yeah, there you go. So then, back to the heavy hitters. We're going to go with Sebastian Bach from Skid Row.
Yes.
Skid Row, Sebastian Bach.
Johan's
Shows up
most
this year.
talented son. Yes.
That's right. There you go. Now, occasionally we have a full band. It's not just an individual, it's a full band effort.
Yes.
So when you were a kid-
Occasionally.
yeah.
Occasionally.
I mean, this is the one you could take a little
Once
pin
a year.
and pin it to your wall, like if you didn't have the poster of your band.
Right.
Because you had the full band one.
Correct.
But we're going to get a little mean with Megadeth.
Yeah.
Whole
yes.
band? Megadeth.
Yes.
The whole band. Look at it, they're all there.
All of them.
That's
The
awesome.
whole band. Okay? They're all there. Marty and everything,
Yeah.
they're all there. Okay.
Metallica sloppy seconds right there.
Brian Setzer was his guitar teacher. Okay.
That's right.
Excellent.
So, and the first appearance with, I mean, when I say this, individual cards representing the same band. Okay, Rob McKillop from Exodus, and Exodus is 2 out of the gate, baby.
Yes.
Megadeth might have had the full band
Yes.
card, but 2 Exodus.
That is a very fancy
individual
bass
cards.
playing technique right there.
Oh,
Yes.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Actually, I like the back picture of him too. He's kind of like,
Yeah, that's a nice.
dude.
He's a little.
He's got the chin up,
Little
like,
chill.
what's up?
All right, all right.
That's cool.
We can't let this go over 10 minutes. Let's go.
I know.
Yeah, it's too late.
And I mentioned his name earlier, but and obviously they always like to make a run for the most in the same pack, and that would be Rachel Bolan of Skid Row.
Of course.
Bolan,
yes.
main writer in the band.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. I'm telling
Nice.
you.
Look it up, everybody.
Rachel Bolan.
Anyone who attaches their ear to their nose with a chain has to be the main.
That's how
writer.
you know.
That's how you know.
That's how you know. Exactly.
That's how you know.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas. To me, my favorite track on Monster Ballad's Christmas, and that would be from Mr. Janie Lane of Aura.
whoa.
We miss you, Janie. Thank you for
Yes,
making an
yes.
appearance today.
Yes.
Thank you. You know it wasn't in there, and he just jumped in
course.
as soon as you know it had to be that way.
The ghost of Christmas Janie.
It had to be.
Right.
Speaking of the ghost of Christmas something, we can't talk about that without the guy who was the brains behind the operation, and that would be Mr. Alex Skolnick of Testament, also involved in the
yes.
Great Trans-Siberian
Yes,
Orchestra.
Yes.
Right? For those kids out there that don't know that information.
Right.
Okay.
He's terrific.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you just see him play
Every
with Stu
year,
Ham?
the same song.
I saw Alex Skolnick
He
play with
just
Stu
went on tour
Ham.
with Stu Ham. It was awesome.
right.
I saw him play with Stu
If
Ham.
he can play with Stu, he's no
The
slacker.
two of them are silly. They're very silly.
Sure.
I can't even say it with a straight face.
And then talk about your talented individuals. Talented, right?
That means we got a winger one coming.
Exactly. Because when you talk talent, you have to be talking about winger, and of
He's so
course
predictable.
you got the
That's funny.
you got the double threat of
It's the Dixie Dregs. that's
great
what it is.
guitar player / piano player / backing vocal, blah blah blah. Paul Taylor.
Paul Taylor, there he is.
Of course, Paul Taylor. Currently playing with Winger and Tommy Kiefer's band too.
That's right.
So
Yes,
gonna be
Tommy
Dutch Shot
Kiefer's
on
band.
Freezer. Yeah, there you go. So
Little known fact, he never played with the Dan Reed Network.
Never.
it definitely did. But his bandmate Kip Winger nominated for a Grammy this year.
That's right.
There you go.
For real?
Check that out.
For,
That's for, real.
for some new stuff or for what?
For some
For orchestral
orchestra arrangement of somebody's blah blah blah.
Good for
Something
him.
like that,
Good
yeah.
for you, Kip.
Crazy stuff. Yeah.
Congratulations, kid.
So we talked about Paul Taylor playing
Congratulations, kid.
in these days.
Oh, sorry, I was
Winger
stuck.
and there he is. Mention him and he shows up. Tom Kiefer.
there he
from
is.
Cinderella.
There he is.
Shows up, Tom Kiefer.
Love Tom
Let's ask our
Kiefer.
studio audience what they think about Tom Kiefer. Tom Kiefer.
Big
ladies
fan
and
over there, big
gentlemen.
fan.
I love Tom Kiefer, but he should have never.
Isn't that the
beaten-
stuff that's like yogurt and like milk and I don't know.
Nice. Tom Kiefer should have never beat Michael Sweet in Hairband Fistfight episode, whatever. But let's continue.
You're still very bothered.
I am. I'm upset by that.
Yeah.
I,
That was-
I wasn't even there, and I'm bothered.
You weren't even born yet.
There was extra. That was overtime too, right? They went into overtime.
I think
They went
so.
into overtime. Yeah.
Nice, there he is.
Yeah, I know.
You know what it is because I think overtime was stage presence, and because Tom Kiefer falls down on stage. And that's
All right.
Anyway.
He just flipped his guitar.
Have bad balance and you win these things.
Anyway, I'm going to go out on a limb and make a prediction. I don't even know what you just said. So anyway, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Tom Kiefer, Paul Taylor, Sebastian Bach, Alex Skolnick, Nikki Sixx.
Got a lot of A-sides here.
Yeah, but unfortunately, this year's studio audience, none of those people did anything for. But hold on, people, because here to save the day for our studio audience is full band card. Full band
Full
card.
band.
It's going to be Junkyard. Yeah! There he is.
About time.
I knew he was in there.
Junkyard.
Junkyard saves
I
the
saw
day.
that one coming from a mile away.
Nice. There's always a junkyard
Hollywood.
card.
There you go. So we have one card left.
Oh,
Careful.
Now, do you
careful.
think that? Oh, sorry. Do you think that after all the hype, and now that we finally are on terms and we know everything about the Dan Reed Network,
Because of the
they
good
were going
book.
to show their face this year?
Yeah.
Or did they run to the hills and hide?
Oh boy.
I don't know. I got one card left.
it's not happening.
I can't guess what it
Not
might
this
be.
year. No Dan Reed this year. Sorry, everyone.
Can't have Dan Reed Network because you have, and I do mean the great,
Uh-oh.
Alex John Such a bunch of.
Oh, not what I expected.
Alex John Such,
He was
right?
so great he got fired. Anyway.
Alex John Such makes an appearance in this year's
John
round.
Such, yes.
Wow, what?
Woo! Rock Cards 2016. Thank you very much. Live studio audience, thank you for changing your strings very much. Thank you.
My client shirt on, album of the year.
Thank you to studio audiences of past.
Go to the song. We are now opening the rock card.
This is the 2017.
No, it's 2016. It's the holidays.
16. I'm so ahead of myself. I'm so excited for next year's.
Save it for next year, man. Save it. All right, wait.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, wait. Before you grab it,
Look at the box.
the battery's like.